video is about AC compressor replacement kits, and we're going to discuss what they are along with the pros versus the cons. My name is Clifford, and I'm from the Compressor Warehouse. We distribute automotive air conditioning compressors and AC parts. We remanufacture and we distribute multiple brands. We have multiple conditions from OEM used and tested, remanufactured, aftermarket new, OEM new ones, Denso and Valio AC compressors. Let's go ahead and dive right into everything. First of all, what's included in a compressor replacement kit? We have a 5-piece AC kit. There are some 3-piece AC kits out there. I have seen some that are 6, that include the flush as well. But probably the most typical will be the 5-piece, which is what we have. It will include your compressor regardless of the type. There is probably the most common is the aftermarket new, which is a copy of the OE. Also, we have remanufactured. We have Denso kits, Valio kits. And at this time, we don't have the used kits, but we will be having a used light kit coming out here pretty soon. Also included in every AC kit, the most common part is the dryer accumulator or desiccant. That is this part down here. As you can see, this is a desiccant, what it does is it removes the moisture from the AC system. In addition, you're going to see the expansion. This is very typical as well, whether this is a block right here, but you'll see the valve, maybe it's an orifice tube. And then you have Pagol, again, really common. Every AC system, when you do replace a compressor, you will need to replace the AC compressor oil or AC system oil, in addition to the Freon. So Freon is not included. This is just the oil, which is required for the system to work. And ours also includes a seal. This is a vehicle seal kit, so it has seals for the entire AC system by vehicle. And what you're most commonly going to see with AC compressor replacement kits is that they are listed by vehicle, because this compressor on a different vehicle could have a different expansion or a different desiccant, dryer, or accumulator. A lot of differences can change among different vehicles. So going right along here, the pros versus the cons of an AC kit. Let's go ahead and go over the pros first. First of all, you typically will get a longer warranty when you buy the entire kit. And that is largely due to this right over here, less defects, aka installation error. Also, it's it's a shotgun effect. And what that means is that, technically you need to replace the dryer to get the warranty on the compressor. That's a given. I haven't ever seen a brand out there that doesn't have that included. But you don't necessarily need to replace everything. And in fact, you technically don't really need to replace the dryer. It's just how warranties are set up. As long as you run a really good vacuum on that system and everything else is, if the dryer is in pristine condition, theoretically it would work just fine. But it is required for all warranty on compressors, so you just need to replace it anyways. The shotgun effect really alludes also to the expansion. So if the expansion block is working properly, you don't technically need to replace it, but it's included in the kit. And so it is again a shotgun effect. If it wasn't working and it was diagnosed improperly, if you replace the compressor and the dryer and it's still not working, it could be the expansion block. So again, the shotgun effect is like, let's just replace all these common parts, and hopefully one of these solves the problem. The condenser, you'll see a lot of kits nowadays with the condenser included as well. Again, if that condenser has a clog or there's something else in the system. Another pro for AC kits is that it's easier to look up by year, make, and model. So a compressor replacement AC kit will be different for different year, makes, and models. So, and there is theoretically, technically, less defects, but really what we're looking at are less installation errors. So that is a pro for the AC kit. In other words, you don't have to bring it to the shop twice. Cons is less warranty. So typically, whenever you buy a compressor by itself, you're going to get anywhere between a 1 year to a 2-year warranty. 1 year is the most typical when you're not buying a kit. It is more expensive, so when you buy everything, the price does go up. If the condenser's included, it'll go up, probably by at least $100. Usually the condenser's in there. And then in addition, there's more labor, and it might not even be the compressor that's going to be the biggest amount of labor. The little expansion block, that might be $40 or $50. That thing is often cases, well, it is right next to the evaporator, and getting to the evaporator itself is really difficult. So the fourth one is you might be replacing parts you don't need to. So you might be taking out a perfectly good OEM expansion block and putting in a aftermarket expansion block. So there is some cons to replacing everything. Maybe you don't need to. At the end of the day, the question is, how good is your mechanic really at diagnosing the AC system? Because I'll tell you what, it's not very simple. When fixing AC is actually the diagnostics. A lot of times parts are replaced that just don't need to, just because it's better to get it done the first time than to do it over and over. So whether or not you should replace an AC compressor by purchasing the kit versus just the compressor and the dryer really kind of depends on all these, like how much is your labor going to be, and what is your warranty, what type of warranty will a shop give you, and how confident they are on their diagnostics, how confident are they that the expansion device isn't in bad shape, and things like that. How important is the warranty to you? And so you really have to weigh these different options and think about your risk that you're willing to take. Keep in mind there are other ways to reduce costs while still getting warranty. There's an OEM used compressor that you can purchase. Just keep in mind that if you have to do it again, that labor, who's gonna take care of the labor? That's important, right? Are you gonna do it yourself? In which case, there's no costs associated besides your time. Will a shop do it? Are they gonna warranty it? Are you a shop? Are you gonna warranty it? So these are all the different things that you need to consider. And if you like this video and you're into automotive AC parts or automotive aftermarket parts, please subscribe. We do have more videos about AC parts coming out and already out. Take a look at our videos, subscribe if you can. Thank you very much.